Hello everyone. So for this video I'm going to be talking about art and music and all of that kind of thing. It was an observation I made few years ago, and actually a few years ago, but I've just reminded myself of it, about how we have all this awesome music from the past and from present, where the lyrics of the song sort of challenge our thinking, challenge our way of going about things and the way we live. And I hear the lyrics of this music. Music like Pink Floyd, some lyrics from Metallica, older 70s music, Beatles, all that kind of stuff. The later Beatles, they all kind of spoke about striking your own. Ozzy Osbourne, it's all about thinking for yourself, thinking outside the box, all of those sorts of things. And even nowadays we have artists like Lady Gaga, we have artists like Madonna, well, back then, all challenging our perceived notions of what is normal. Yet, it seems like nowadays I'm encountering a lot of younger people that are kind of holding to older ideas. It's like this one individual I encountered, and I told you about the video, maybe I ran the video, I don't know if I posted it yet, about male crop tops, and some of the negative comments from what was a younger gentleman. And the comments he was making sounded very similar to what my dad would have said. And I'm not just focusing on the crop tops. It was just, how the suit makes the man, and just paying attention to stuff like that. And I'm trying to understand what happened with the free thinking and the free minds that were sort of being promoted in older music that made you think. It's like I remember when I was in kindergarten and stuff, I was being told, I could be anything. A lot of kids get told that, and we're encouraged to exercise our imagination and thinking outside of normal and all that sort of thing. And yet our world sort of puts us right back, or takes us and puts us into little boxes and has us stay in those boxes, especially when it comes to the world of work. Work is where we spend most of our time. Most of our waking hours are spent at work. Most of our waking hours of our productive years are spent at work. And what happens at work? Well, our creativity is shoved down. Our individuality is shoved down, especially if you work in a place that has uniforms. But also there's places that have dress codes and all of those kinds of things. And I don't know. I personally just don't see how dress codes really contribute to helping workers be happy. How it helps workers want to be at work. It's like when I'm at my job, I don't really want to be at my job a lot of the time, because I'm restricted in how I can express myself and how I can be. Granted, there's a good reason for some of the restrictions, like political talk and that kind of stuff. I can sort of understand that, but a lot of the time I'm just baffled at how people don't think more about how their work limits themselves. It's like I see work affecting people's looks outside of the job. Like my sister-in-law, she used to be a free-thinking, very artsy, creative person, and since she got into higher levels at her job, her look has been totally toned down. She herself has been toned down. And it's sad. It's sad to see that. But I was wondering if, if anybody has any idea, like, why is it we have all this music that has this challenge the status quo, yet we have, it seems like we have a generation of people that are going to hold to the old world status quo instead of adapting some of the new thinking into the old world thinking. As in other words, like this kid I was talking to, if he wants to wear 1940s, 1950s vintage three-piece suit with a fedora and all that, I think it was a trilby, but it doesn't matter. If he wants to wear that, by all means, do it. I mean, I think it'd look great. If he can do it, do it. But at the same time, I don't want him telling me I can't dress how I want if it's within reason. You see what I mean? That's how I feel. That's that's basically the gist of the video. Leave your comments down below, and just something to think about. Next time you hear some good music that's making you think, then look at what the world is doing. Look at what the world is doing, and maybe, I don't know, be a change? I don't know. Alright, and bye-bye.